All right. It is Friday. I hope you had yourself a good Thursday. I did. And today we are back to our regularly scheduled programming. And today we're going to be looking at a sovereign citizen slash Karen. So we're getting two for the price of one. Now, the reason why this interaction was happening with the police was she was pushing her way inside the women's dressing room, and the cops got called. So she was in there for a good chunk of, I don't know, like 20, 15 minutes, somewhere in there. She didn't want to come out. They eventually did get her to come out and took her outside. And there were two people that was saying that she shoved an employee. So that's why they're responding to it. So let's get into it, shall we?
Okay, call taker able to get a last name. She's refusing the ID.
You did say I had to have an ID to be here.
No, we need that. You need to give
Didn't
us
you say?
identification.
Okay.
Was the call taker able to get a last name? She's refusing to identify herself.
It's my God-given right to be here on this planet, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Correct? You just lied to me.
I lied to you about what?
You said I had to have an ID to be here.
No.
Yes, you do. Contrary to popular belief, if you want to live on Earth, you actually have to have an ID. There's an entire department where you actually have to go and register yourself. I mean, look at this lady. She's sitting here thinking that she said she has to have ID to be on the planet. This is where she's actually going with this shit. This is going to be good. Look at that smug woman. Look at that smug woman.
You
That's
gotta
not what I
identify
said.
yourself.
When you're legally detained, you can play back on your video. When you're legally detained, you have a duty to identify yourself to a police officer.
Okay, so they're saying when I'm legally detained, which I was not, that I have the
Can you try to run her without a date of birth? White female, approximately 40, 45 years of age.
How am I legally detained? Can you?
We were called here to investigate
After I was
because.
shoved.
Okay, so they're
And I
saying
called
that.
you too.
Okay, so let me.
I called the police too.
Are
but
you
they're
going to let
only
me talk, or are you going to be the only one talking?
Rack.
Because right now, as a call taker, I know you want to have them on there for your safety purposes.
Yes.
But right now, you and I need to be talking, not them.
Says who?
You need to continue having a conversation with me. So
Because?
you said that she shoved you.
She
you want to
did.
file assault charges. She's saying you shoved her, and she has witnesses. You have witnesses to say that she shoved you.
I love that. She's looking around like, I don't remember that happening. What's she talking about? That one was crazy.
She has the manager?
No.
No. Okay.
There are other employees that were
I
in
would-
the fitting
I
room.
would hope. Okay, other employees. Well, there's also another woman without a mask.
What the hell does it have to do with you shoving people? What the fuck does that, what does that have to do with shoving people, lady? Nothing.
Isn't that interesting how she only
Okay.
picked me?
Well, I have nothing to
She
do
only
with that at
picked
all.
me, the white person, not the black person wearing a mask. Do you think it's a racist thing? I don't know.
We're not here to talk about race.
Well, you know what?
At all.
Yeah, they picked her out because they're confusing her with a black woman.
Kind of seems like it's a racist thing when the black woman doesn't have a mask on, but she comes after the white woman. That's the only
Okay, so
difference.
that's
We're
something
both
where you would
women.
file a complaint with Nordstrom Rack.
Okay, but I also want to file a complaint with you for her assaulting me.
Okay,
by
and she
shoving
also
me.
wants to file assault charges
Okay,
against you.
Okay.
So that's a valid thing, go ahead.
They have cameras at Nordstrom to prove all this.
Do you have a middle name?
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah, my name is Gene.
What is
That's a
it?
valid thing, that's a
Jean?
negative.
Yeah,
First
middle
name?
White female,
R.
approximately
Jean Eller?
5'8",
Do you have a middle
5'10".
name?
Why is that your business?
Because we have to identify you. If I can't identify you, I'm taking you to jail.
Okay, this is
Okay.
getting weird. Now they're saying if they can't identify me, they're taking me to jail. How do you identify the homeless?
That's a
They
negative.
tell us their names.
What, you're homeless? Look at her. Look at that shit. She ain't homeless, she's full of shit.
The date of birth. They work with us.
Are
You're
you able
not
to look
working
up
with us here.
anything
Working
or
with you, I
reverse
was just
check on the
assaulted
cell
at
phone
a
number
store
that you
for
called?
not
But we
doing
can't
anything
get to
wrong.
that point. We can't get to that point. We're not on either side. We don't know what's
You
going
are,
on
you
because
are
we can't
taking
identify
sides.
you.
You are taking sides.
No.
Robert Eugene Eller, you are taking
Not
sides.
Eugene.
Robert Gene Eller,
Wow. Yeah, wow. You know, I haven't heard some shit like that since I was a kid. You remember that shit back in the day when you were a kid and you did some shit that was really screwed up? And then your mom or your dad would do your first, middle, and last name all in one go. That's when you knew you fucked up. That's special fucked up. When mom fucking does that shit.
You are taking sides.
I'm not taking
and it's
sides.
really sad.
Listen,
it's really sad.
we're trying to get information from you, but we can't even get any information from you.
This happened at Nordstrom Rack.
Ma'am, you need to stay over
Ma'am,
here.
you can't leave because right now you're still detained.
Yeah, she's just not taking this shit seriously. But don't worry, before this is over, she's gonna get arrested. So, you know, we're gonna get to that end of that rainbow, and we're gonna get that pot of gold. Yes, we are.
No, you can't. You are being detained.
Why am I being detained?
Because we don't know who you are.
Okay, I'm being detained because they don't know who I am.
Okay,
Which
we were
apparently
called here.
is illegal.
We were called here for a situation. Okay.
I'm sorry I'm pausing this shit so much. Okay, lady, they're conducting an investigation. Okay? You're not cooperating here. They're trying to figure out who's who and what's what so they can actually do something. You're sitting there complaining that she's the one that started this shit, but you're actively blocking this dude's investigation from being able to go forward.
The situation where I was...
Which we're investigating.
We don't
So if
know.
you are
We're
a
investigating
victim,
it.
Okay, where's the investigator?
If you
are you
are-
an investigator?
ma'am,
We are officers. We
Kara.
have to.
Oh my god, I know, I'm sorry, I'm pausing it a lot. I'm sorry. Yes, he's an investigator! Yes! He's an investigator! That's what he's doing at this particular moment. He's investigating. It's why they're here, lady. Come on. Again, I'm sorry I paused it so much, but this is... God.
To figure out what's going on.
if you're a victim of assault, we need to know who you are.
Carabelle.
So-
How did you know my name was Carabelle?
Because I heard you say it. You said it on the phone when you called 911. That's how
No,
I
you
know.
just called and got it. Don't lie.
No.
You are lying to me. I just heard you call the police officer that I talked to and get my name. Now you're
It's not a
lying.
police officer on the phone.
Now
When
you're
you
lying.
were in the fitting room.
You
I
are
heard.
lying. Stop. This
Okay.
is the second time I caught you in a lie.
Okay. Replay your video. I'm not
Okay.
lying.
Okay. Okay.
That's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing.
The situation worse.
No, you are. By not following the law. First of all, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay? So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that...
Oh, okay. Oh, so when I started doing this video, I wasn't exactly sure what it was, so I was saving the intro till the end. So not only is she a Karen, she also a sovereign citizen. I just had to double check that shit. and lady, they're investigating a crime. Okay? I mean, what if you have to go to court? How are they going to send you the summons papers, huh? If they don't know who you are and where you live, and this shit goes to court, obviously, you're not going to be able to be notified to show up for court. You know, this is, let's just get to the arrest. Let's get to this shit. I can't wait.
are false and not true. I will not have it. Do you understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to. And
Yes.
it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand?
Yes.
The CDC just released...
Turn around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
A mask show.
How you doing that to me? How you doing that to me? Come on with that shit. Oh man. Well, let's let this shit roll.
Down at Nordstrom Rack. Police were called after a Lake Travis ISD school board candidate refused to follow masking rules.
KVU's Hannah Rucker has a breakdown of what happened at the shopping center in Sunset Valley.
It was on April 7th when Cara Bell, a candidate running for the Travis County School Board, took a trip to Nordstrom Rack located on Brody Lane. According to a police report and video we obtained from the Sunset Valley Police Department, store employees called police because Bell refused to wear a mask upon entry in the store.
And she kept pushing, and so I put my arm out to block her from my entrance, and then she shoved me.
Employees told police she shoved an employee and forced her way into a dressing room. When police arrived, she was still in the dressing room on the phone with the Nordstrom Rack corporate office.
You need to come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Were you calling me?
Meanwhile, police got a statement from two witnesses who explained the confrontation Bell had with the store employee. Bell was then escorted outside where police say they tried to ask for her ID.
Ma'am, do you have an ID on you? Do you have it? Okay, I need you to stop because right now,
We need an ID.
I don't have an ID.
You have an ID on you.
do you have a driver's license?
I have to carry
Okay.
an ID on me.
According to video obtained from police, her reply was in part, "I am a woman of God and you are infringing on my rights."
A woman of God. This
when
is
you
my
are
God-given right. I am born here.
detained, you need to identify yourself.
According to the report, she took a step towards the officer. 2 officers then detained her on the ground and put her in handcuffs while she resisted and yelled out to other people in the area.
So you had to cut the video? We wanted to see that shit. Come on now. I'm sitting here trying to entertain people and you taking the best part away. Damn.
Not have it. You understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? The CDC just released.
Turn around.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Play this game.
Oh my gosh.
Bell was given an assault citation, which is a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by a fine of up to $500. We actually reached out to Bell for comment, but haven't heard back yet. In Austin, Hannah Rucker, KVUE News.
Oh, great. So she's from the same state that I'm at. Okay, yeah, we got our crazies over here, but she's not the norm, all right? I wouldn't want this woman teaching my kids anything. Holy shit. But I'm sorry that shit got cut off at the best part. I didn't know, okay? I was going in blind on this shit. Fuck. If I find the rest of this shit, I will put it up on the channel because that's fucked up. They cut out the best part. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. We'll be back on Monday, and until then, have yourself a good weekend.